If you find yourself wondering when you're gonna get more Moon Knight and desperately itching for more content based on the character, the itch is probably not Moon Knight. You should go get that checked out. And along with whatever bad news might be delivering that itch is also the bad news that there might not be more Moon Knight, at least at this time. So this comes at us directly from Moon Knight himself, Oscar Isaac, who was talking to Comic Book about the future of Moon Knight. And he said that there were some specific conversations about the future and stories, but as of right now, nobody has come up with anything and nobody has agreed upon anything. And he said that more or less it's about finding a story worth telling and finding people that want to work on it together. So until everything falls into place and they get things rolling and an official announcement is made, nothing is official and there's no Moon Knight Season 2. He also said, and I quote, "We don't know if there will be a Season 2, end quote. So you can look at this in multiple ways. Moon Knight could have a Season 2 that's honestly more of a, hey, let's unite a couple characters together, right? Like, it could be a Midnight Suns follow-up where we follow Jake and then kind of, intertwine him with the rest of the supernatural side. So that might work. On the other, it could also be that they just want a proper Moon Knight only Season 2, but again, Marvel ultimately wants Moon Knight to appear in other things. They're gonna want him in Avengers and things like that. They want crossover potential, so there's got to be some back and forth. Hey, you got to give us something and we'll play with you and give you something. And I think that's kind of the standstill. But also, the longer this takes, the harder it is to follow up, because the world is going to be changing in the MCU rapidly. So how long is this going to take? Are we going to have to wait till 2025, 26? That seems kind of pointless. And at that time, has Jake just been out there doing his thing and we haven't followed the story at all? Like, what happens with the other personalities and things? Like, things could really start to unfold and become nonsensical and almost like a butt of a joke. If they're like, hey, it's been 5 years since we left off from Season 1. Oh, okay, yeah, so what happened? They're like, not a whole lot. Okay, so explain, right? And they actively try to work like the MCU's there, but they're not going to acknowledge many of the elements in Season 1. So what's it going to be like when you're suddenly like, oh yeah, we fought this giant multiversal time-traveling alien? Are they just not going to address it again? Like, it's going to become problematic the longer they take. So I really hope that they can work something out and get this out before at least Secret Wars, but it sounded like it's an uphill battle.